So everybody's talking about this clip going around of this woman cooking this red pill dude. And if you don't know who this guy is, count yourself lucky. His name is Andrew Wilson. He's one of those alpha male, red pill, the final boss of Christian nationalists. His whole brand is telling women they're low value, telling men to control their wives, and preaching this strict traditional lifestyle. But watch what happens when Charlie, the woman, flips his own logic.
Charlie, I just think, honestly, you're too stupid to understand them.
So, Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
you lick
sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're
mean?
a dyke. Don't talk about my wife, you stupid Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did
daddies?
I just say? Dyke?
Your wife with the 3
Sorry,
baby
doll, I'm
daddies?
sorry.
Bro calls her stupid, right? Not just stupid, but says you're too stupid. Then she calmly replies, you know your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice, right? And you can literally see his spirit evaporates like he just got stabbed in his ego with a dagger, because in his little red pill universe, a wife with 3 baby daddies is the final boss of low value woman. He built his whole brand on trashing single moms while being married to one. I mean, just watch this other clip where he says the smart choice a man could make is to pick a wife that's not a single mother because it's too much to deal with.
Option 1 is really like this girl, but you know, she has children from another man, but I also really like this girl and she doesn't, right? It seems pretty clear that you would advise him, hey, maybe you should think, if that option's available to you, about going with that, because there's less potential for damage to you if you're looking for the best for your own kids.
And
right?
I think that's why he explodes, not to defend himself, but because she exposes his hypocrisy. And instead of handling it like a man, he calls his wife Rachel, like he's getting bullied and needs to tag his wife to defend him. Listen to what Rachel says, who is somehow just as bad.
Rachel, are you there? Can you hear us? Rachel?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Did you not have agency when you accepted this debate with Andrew?
Yeah, I did.
Then what did he do wrong? You do not sound like a person with a college education. And since you lost and you got humiliated, you thought the thing to do would be attack me. And where did you get the idea that I'm promiscuous? I've spent my entire adult life only in 3 long-term committed relationships, one of which is almost 20-year relationship with Andrew. Now we're like 18 years in.
She gets on the phone and immediately tries to insult Charlie's intelligence. You do not sound like a person with a college education. Like, girl, your husband just panic dialed you mid-meltdown. Relax. Then she tries to explain away the 3 baby daddies by saying she had 3 long-term relationships. Rachel, please hear me clearly. Nobody cares. Your past is fine. The problem is that your husband made it a whole personality trait to shame women with your exact same past. I mean, your husband said it best. In his world, you would not be the first choice of someone to marry. And with all that nonsense he just said, this dude goes out and marries someone that doesn't just have 1 baby daddy, but 3 baby daddies. Brother is cooked. But what do you guys think?
I opened my TikTok and his video was the first video that appeared on my screen. And I was like, what is going on? Or for me to go down the rabbit hole to now find out that this is the same man who at some point said that the people who are SA do have orgasm and it seems like they enjoy it. This same man, he went ahead preaching about high value, talking trash about single mothers, talking so many trash on people who have more than 1 baby daddies, like literally built his entire platform. You would have thought that the person he put at home as his wife is somebody that has never been touched before in their entire life. When I came across this video, I smiled. I love that lady's patience because she knows that there is nothing he wants to say that will beat the points that she has dropped. And I think that he was hurt because he's aware that not everybody knows that the man that has been preaching about high value is sleeping at home with a woman who has such past. And the woman's past is never the problem. It is never the problem. It is this same man that is putting that woman in this position. But after hearing the call, I don't even have anything to say about the woman. But I'm just so happy that this lady has the power to hurt such man's ego because they need to be reminded and put in their place. People are having a field day about this video and I really want you guys to see it because I want you guys to laugh and I want us to talk about it. Let's get into it.
Video of Andrew Wilson calling that lady a stupid bitch and a dyke after she called him out for marrying a woman that has 3 baby daddies, him being included, It's a textbook, perfect example of how fragile men who promote this red pill alpha male lifestyle egos truly are. Because how you gonna try to sell me a bunch of values that you can't even sell to yourself?
If I had to vote to nominate someone for the Rage Bait of the Year award, I would vote for that woman who said, Andrew, your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before, and sent that dude to his breaking point. Because no matter what you call somebody, it doesn't matter how bad you make fun of someone, nothing cuts a person deeper than just stating the truth.
How you mad at lesbians because you married a woman that got 3 baby daddies? How are you mad at her because you decided to marry a woman that got 3 baby daddies? These red pill dudes are just losers, bro. Mind you, he's chopped. Like, no pure virgin is gonna want you, bro. These red pill men are literally mad because they can't have the women that they want, so they take it out on everybody. You married that woman, but that's not what you preach. You tell other men to marry, sacred virgin women, and look what you married. And then when somebody brings it up, you're upset about it. You're mad because you couldn't get the woman that you wanted. You settled. You settled for a woman that got 3 baby daddies and I guess 2 divorces because you couldn't get any better. And you want to take it out on women. Like, this is just loser, bro.
Andrew Wilson's just a cheaper knockoff, less believable version of Charlie Kirk. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he's much worse. He don't got that shit in him. He ain't cut from the same cloth that Charlie Kirk was cut from. Because that girl, she rage baited him way too easily. Way too easily. All she said was, doesn't your wife have like 2 kids by 3 different men? And he lost his fucking mind. That shit was hilarious. She got right under his skin like that. I ain't gonna lie, we never seen that from Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was a little better with his sexism and his racism. This new guy, I'm not fucking with it. He don't got it like that. He's not ready for the big leagues yet.
The video of Andrew Wilson calling that lady a stupid bitch and a dyke after she called him out for
No, because let's talk about something that y'all are not talking about enough for me. Why is it acceptable for a man to talk like that? Why is this being promoted on that side as the way that men ideally are supposed to be? How are these people Christian telling women to shut their stupid B mouth? Like, for me as a woman, that's alarming to me that they're trying to normalize being able to talk to women like that. That is verbally abusive. And he sat up there and tried to downplay what she said about Steven Crowder being an abuser, talking about, oh, you have worse arguments before. No, the way you talk to people, the way that guy talks to people, he's verbally abusive. He can't make his point. He tries to beat the person down with shame and humiliation. And he's defending Steven Crowder because they try to act like unless you get hit, you're not abused. Even if somebody hits you, they're going to still stick up for them because it's still your fault. You're the woman. But they try to do that so that they have the ability to be able to yell at you, scream at you, call you name. The same way they're sitting up here talking about the left is out here amping up the rhetoric. They're sitting here talking to women like this. That's because they want to be able to do this and they don't want you to be able to do anything back. Like I always tell y'all, this manosphere stuff, this white supremacy stuff, this far right stuff is narcissistic behavior. It's narcissistic personality disorder in a group form. They're sitting up here trying to lecture you about respectability and values, but calling women all out of their names because they state a fact that they don't like. And y'all talking so much about, oh girl, she flamed him. And we should celebrate her for flaming him. It's sad that the truth flames him because really nobody on our side cares about people marrying somebody that had 2, 3, 4, 5 baby daddies. For real. That's your side. You're just a hypocrite on your side. But at the end of the day, why are you guys talking to people like that? Why are y'all speaking to women like that? Why are we normalizing people saying stuff like this to women and acting like it's not abusive? Let's talk about that too.
This video right here is currently going viral because this Red Pill Manosphere podcaster calls the woman that he's debating stupid. And she says that your wife has been married 2 times and she has 3 different baby daddies. And this man loses his mind, throwing up, crying, sliding down the wall, fighting the air, and saying all of this. Now, clearly what she said about his wife wasn't news to him, but it may have been news to his audience, and that's the real reason why I think he was so upset. So many of them jump online to discredit and disparage women, saying they're used up, washed up, leftover women after 35, but secretly they are with some of those same women. I think he got upset because the rhetoric that he has helped to promote isn't even a lifestyle that he lives by. Out of all the things he called her, he never called her a liar. So what's so disrespectful about the truth? Admitting that he's with a woman who has 3 different kids by 3 different different men and has been married twice, it goes against his own personal brand. Instead of telling his audience that a woman's past doesn't define her, just like it didn't define his wife, he has to hold on to the lie that these women are supposed to be pure as the freshly driven snow. He's upset that the woman that he chose is probably going to be harshly judged by the men he has taught to harshly judge women. I think what he's most upset about is the hypocrisy in what he practices and what he preaches. He didn't find a needle in a haystack. There are plenty of good women out there who've been divorced before or who have kids by more than one man. Clearly he knows that, but he's okay if his audience does.
So this whole time, this man that was bashing women that were single mothers, saying that they were low-value women, saying that if you got divorced, like you weren't a good person, whatever. Whole time, the woman that he married had 2 marriages before him and 2 kids before him, or 3, I don't even know. And then he's mad when that was pointed out. Whole time, that's not even a diss. The girl saying that wasn't even a diss. That's just facts. And he got irate. He was so mad. But why though? Is he mad? Is he mad that he dedicated most of his life to that and he feels like he deserves better, so now he's going on podcasts? Is that the issue? Because that's crazy.
Andrew Wilson, the man that married a woman that has 3 baby daddies, he also said this.
Here, like, there's women, you agree, who have orgasmed during SA.
That has nothing to do with whether it's SA.
Bro.
That has nothing to do with whether it's SA. Are you kidding me?
Bro, I didn't say whether or not it's SA. I said during SA.
What does it have to do with anything?
Well, bro, if that's the case, right, then was it bad for them?
Yes.
Why?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because there are overriding harms than just...
That's who he is. He is that type of guy. Like, he needs his computer's phone, everything checked. I don't care. There's something mentally not right there. And his wife being married to him, clearly there's something going on with her when you got 3 baby daddies. She don't think everything through at all. So I don't know. Like, this man, I believe, should be banned off of, like, Andrew Tate level canceled and you know, being prosecuted, all that. That's where he needs to be as well. Because to even have that as an argument, you don't need context. That's just a crazy ass argument. So, like, for him to go off on homegirl for no reason, oh yeah, no, this dude is just weird.
So I feel like the primary reason why Andrew Wilson responded in the manner that he did when that lady basically told him about his life is because deep down inside, he has a strong level of resentment towards his wife and his living situation. Because think about it, you develop a whole social media identity of shaming women who don't live in a more conservative way. You feel what I'm saying? Regular. Knowing deep down inside the same women that you preach hate towards, you secretly have a desire for. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's very important for individuals to live in their truth. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit tends to slap you in your motherfucking face and your guard ain't up. Now you sitting here reacting in a childlike manner with insults and things like that because you deep down inside hate your life. You hate the fact that you put a ring on that motherfucking lady finger. You hate that. You know what I'm saying? You hate the fact that you gotta wake up and you're reminded every motherfucking weekday that the lady that you chose to marry had 3 motherfucking children by 3 different men, and that goes against everything that you believe in and everything that you preach towards everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is live in your truth. Live with it or let it go. Because yeah, you're gonna be angry at every individual that brings that up now. And until you acknowledge your part in this shit, and until you come to the realization that this message that you preaching is bullshit and it's a message that you can't even live by, yeah, you're going to be an angry motherfucker for the rest of your motherfucking life. And you think you grayed out now. You're going to be grayed and shriveled up in the next couple of motherfucking years. Because now as that information is out, everybody finna use that shit as a motherfucking did. Because they know that's one thing that's going to trigger a motherfucking negative response from your goof ass.
That lady rage baiting him is the highlight of my entire week. And I want to hear what you guys think about this man. I really want to hear what you guys think about his reaction. Bear in mind what he has been having to say about single mothers, how he has built his platform, and consistently talking down on women, pointing out women who don't deserve men, who don't deserve this, who are not going to be a first pick, who are not going to be a first choice. Now, to find out that he put someone like that at home is insane. He knows too well that not so many people are aware of the fact that what he is preaching against is what he's chewing at home, is what he's swallowing at home. And now he knows that people are about to find out. He just cannot stand it. That lady didn't even finish what she was talking. He wanted to jump her. Like, it was so freaking aggressive. It was so aggressive. If it happens to be another setting, maybe that woman would have been beaten. I don't know. I'm just saying, because that man was angry. Like, how did you know? How are you releasing this secret to the world? You want them to talk down on me? Like, really? How can you build your entire platform around alpha male ideas, criticize single moms relentlessly, only to turn around and marry someone with the same exact background that you use your entire life to insult on a daily basis? It is not even just about personal hypocrisy. This is misleading. This is why they say social media is not real. Whatever you see on social media, take it with a grain of salt, like just a little. And you will be surprised that there are so many people who follow him and who believe that image of him that he is selling to them. I'm so glad that this lady reviewed this because now they know. And at the end of the day, a crash out moment is a reminder that authenticity matters. How can you come online and do all those things and that is the person you put at home? And now they are telling you the truth. And if that truth can hurt you that badly, a truth that hasn't even landed is already hurting you, you literally wanted to jump. You guys, he wanted to jump. He was so aggressive. How can you be coming online, preaching about high value and hiding your own reality? I really want to know what you guys think in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think about that man's video. And I want to know what you guys think about this lady because Charlie, we are going to be giving her the best rage baiting award for the week. She wins this hands down. Like, she read that man a good read without, no emotions. There was no emotions when she was telling him. She was just like, yes, I agree. I might be stupid, but didn't your wife have about 3 baby daddies, including you, and 5 kids? Why exactly are you doing that? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I am going to see you guys in the next one.